Hello everyone, and welcome to Counselor Feature Friday. I'm your host, Brian Urban. In these features, we hope to give you some simple tips, tidbits, and tricks to make your days easier and your patients happier. In this feature, we're going to talk about optimizing task management, otherwise known as the to-do list. This is a very frequently used feature within Counselor, but I want to just go through it just to make sure you're getting every ounce of efficiency out of it possible. So first off, we're going to talk specifically about how you can view your personal to-do list, your personal task list. There are two primary areas. First off, right from the dashboard. So the dashboard widget for the to-do list. I strongly recommend having this on your dashboard, possibly multiple times. You can have it in different groupings if you wish. It's just a super convenient widget to have available that shows you, of course, tasks that are overdue, tasks that are due today, tasks for the future. And of course, you can click on those. That will launch the task. You can put your notes in, you can complete it, you could reassign it. Of course, you can do all that right from here. You also have the ability to launch a new task directly from here as well. The second primary way that you will look at your list is in the top right hand corner in the to-do list icon here. If the icon is yellow, it means you have outstanding tasks due today or due in the past. If it's white, then it means you do not, right? So you can of course click on that anytime, see your personal tasks, right? Whether they were assigned to you or you assign them to yourself, just like we saw from the dashboard, then you can take action. So you can start completing or changing the status. You can jump into a task simply by clicking on it, making notes. You'll see placeholders very frequently in these tasks. You don't have to worry about that, of course, because back here you'll see it auto-fills. Okay, but as they are completed, there we go. Let's take that off the list. Of course, any tasks related to a patient will stay within that patient profile. So you can always reference back to that. You also have tools at the very top here that allow you to view different things. So for example, maybe I completed a task this morning and I realized I needed to make an extra note, but I couldn't remember what task I had completed. I could simply add the completed status to the search. Now it brings up a lot here, okay? But I could find the completed task in the list, or I could isolate just completed, right, and look there. So these sorting tools can be handy. You don't use them a ton, but maybe, whoops, I disregarded one. Let's find any tasks I've disregarded, right? So, simple. You also can look up a task assigned by me, so you can look at this from a different direction as well. Moving on here, of course, there are clinic tasks. These are going to be tasks that are created, but no one specific is assigned, meaning no specific staff members assigned. It could be about a patient or not, but it's basically saying, hey, this is clinic-wide. Whoever's the first person to take a look at this, go ahead, for example, and contact John. Or in this case, we need everyone to submit their time off requests, right? So everyone sees it on the task list, and obviously want them to take care of that task, okay? Of course, when creating a new task, we could jump here. This is where, once again, you can set the status, you can assign it, change the clinic if needed, the due date, you can change the priority here. Once again, you can assign this to specific individuals or leave it blank, and then it's considered immediately a clinic task. So that's the key difference. If you assign it to, say, Kathy and Nancy, those two individuals will get it. If you leave these all open, then it's immediately a clinic task. Okay. Obviously, there are templates here as well. You have full control of the templates. So if you find that there are some frequent phrases, tasks, right, that you use, and you're always typing them in, you have the ability under administration to create new tasks templates. Okay. And of course, we have the patient here. So you, of course, could type in a patient at this point and go ahead and add, or indicate that this is the patient you want to add for this task. Okay. Now, if you are already working within a patient profile, it will already know who you're looking at. So let's go ahead and just jump into a patient profile here. If we were looking at Bob's profile, now Bob does have a task in place already, but let's just for a second say we want to launch a task from here. It's going to already know that we're talking about Bob. Now that same principle applies anywhere you are within this patient profile. So I'm in Robert's profile here, Bob's profile. If I click up here, it knows that I'm in his profile. So when I go to create a new task, it already has Bob selected. If I was working on an invoice, maybe I'm working on a claim, same idea. When you're in that area, maybe you're in the questionnaire screen, it will know who you are talking about. Okay, so in that case, you want to be careful that if you intend to create a task for a different patient, and you're currently in a different patient, then you want to make sure that you would remove that. So you'd say, oh, I need to create a task, but this is not about Bob. I don't think that's the title of the movie, but so you could just remove that and then proceed with your task as normal. Okay, so very simple to add tasks from the dashboard, from the to-do list icon up here, from within patient profiles, or in a variety of different activities, creating invoices, etc. for the patient. Another point to watch out for or be aware of is under business, there is also the to-do task reporting. This shows you all of your tasks all time, right? This can be really handy if you have a staff member, let's say, is going to be out for 2 weeks due to knee surgery, right? You can be proactive. You could look into the task, maybe set the date range, look it up by the person who's assigned, and then filter that. Find the tasks that are assigned to this person and go ahead and reassign them to someone else, right? That way things aren't getting missed. So this lets you kind of look at a high level, see what needs to be done, and make any adjustments as necessary. A very quick and easy way to do that as well. There are also task subscriptions that can be made. That's a whole other topic. We actually have a feature Friday already built for that. So if you have any questions about that, we can send you the link to that. But that's like where you can set up automated tasks. So for example, if a patient has a warranty coming up, it can automatically set a task for someone to reach out to that patient. And there's a variety of other features within that tool itself. So, of course, if you have any questions about task management, please let us know. Give us a call, email us, live chat us. We're always happy to help. Thank you so much for joining us for today's Feature Friday, and as always, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.